You guys, check this guy out. His name is Simon Bramhall, and I want to call him Dr. Simon Bramhall, but he's not a doctor anymore. And wait till you find out why. So, I'm going to start this story Golden Girls style to pay homage to the great late Betty White. Picture it, Birmingham, England, 2013. You're a surgeon who has a patient who just had a liver transplant and it's failing. So you go in to look at the liver and see if you can fix it. And there on the liver, you see burned into it the letters S and B. So now your 4 years of undergrad and your 4 years of medical school and your 8,000 years of residency to become a surgeon tells you, huh, I never learned about the anatomy of the liver that includes the letters S and B. Something must be going on here. So I don't know exactly how it happened, but I'm assuming this surgeon who was trying to repair whatever was happening with this liver transplant saw the letters S and B, looked up who had done the original transplant surgery, and thought, that's that guy's initials. That guy burned his initials into this liver. And that's how they figured out that Simon Bramhall had burned his initials into the transplanted liver of this liver transplant recipient. So it turns out that this is one of two times that this doctor used a cauterizing tool to burn his initials into transplanted livers. Now, I don't know how they found out about the second one, but I imagine that he realized that there's a chance that somebody else is going to see the liver of a transplant patient and came clean. Now, let's just think about how we got to this point. So, in 2010-ish, there are two fully healthy, amazing human beings who decided that they were going to become organ donors. So they were redoing their license or something, and they checked the box that said, donate organs, yes. These people are amazing. Not everybody signs up to be organ donors. It's a pretty scary thing because they're afraid that things like this might happen. So this guy doesn't even think about these two amazing people who decided that in the event of a catastrophic accident, their organs were going to go to save the lives of people. Nor did this doctor think about these patients receiving these livers and the terrible state that they're in, that they can't even use their own livers anymore. And they had to get livers from other people who had donated their livers before they even died. And he just thought, you know what'll be fun? Let me see if I can burn my initials into these livers. So here's where the story gets absolutely bonkers. In 2012, Simon Bramhall operates on a woman named Fionn Murphy. And apparently, she says he saved her life. Great, surgeons save lives. That's what they do. And she's an author, and they decide to write some books together. Well, in 2012, which is a year before that second surgeon finds SB burned into the liver of this transplant recipient, they write a book called The Letterman. The Letterman is a fiction book about a surgeon who burns his initials into the organs of a transplant recipient, and the media finds out and it causes an uproar, media storm. The opening line of the book is, and I'm just going to read it so I get it right. All it takes is a split second, one moment's madness, and nothing will ever be the same again. Well, yeah, that's true. So in 2017, I don't know why it took 4 years, but in 2017, Simon Bramhall is convicted of assault and his medical license is suspended pending further review. So then time passes, they review, and in 2020, he's given his license back to practice medicine again and do surgeries again. Well, in 2021, about 2 weeks ago, they finally overturned that decision and took away his medical license. So this guy is not out there premeditating books and burning his initials into livers anymore. But I just wanted to end with this. When they asked him why he did it, what he said was he did it to relieve the stress of extremely long surgeries. What? I'm sorry you're stressed out in this surgery. Let's think about how stressed out the person who has to get a new liver is. And the best way to deal with that stress is not by burning your initials into a liver. Apparently, in Birmingham, England, they don't have yoga or places to go for a walk or wine. You know, all the ways that other people deal with their stress. That does not include mutilating other human bodies. So, anyway, at the close of this story, I just want to say, please still be an organ donor. This happened. It's terrible. Both the people lived. Both the people are better off now than they were before their transplants. Yes, there is some mental anguish over what this doctor did to these patients, and these patients are not happy about it, but they're alive and they're somewhat healthy because those two original people decided to just check that yes box for organ donation. I'm an organ donor. I don't know if anybody's ever going to want my organs, but in the event of some catastrophic incident, like, hey, you know what? You're more than welcome to them because I'm not going to need them anymore. And so I hope everybody will check that yes box next time they have an opportunity to become an organ donor because it's so important. There are literally like children out there who did absolutely nothing wrong and just have organs that don't function properly or disease processes that are hurting their organs. And for everybody who becomes an organ donor, you just up their chances of being able to live a full and healthy life that they deserve. So please be an organ donor. And if you're a surgeon, please don't burn your initials into people's organs. All right, guys, have a great day. Stay happy, stay healthy. See you soon.